Welcome to Bgst, the place where you can have a purple emoji and not lose your fucking mind. Take it over, crap.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Como estás, bitches? That's about the extent of my... No, como estás, usted, bitches? Yeah, there we go. Hey, Moosh, do you remember that one time we were doing a podcast and I was speaking Spanish, just reading it, and I couldn't read it for shit?
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
Well,
anyway.
I do think we should know that one thing. One of the things I would like to enter with is the Scorpio rumors have Sony fanatics and running circles. And apparently tonight we're going to get into the top news story of tonight is Professor Pie Chart on blast, Zhuge. This guy, this son of a bitch takes NPD numbers, puts it into his computer, clicks on pie chart and graph, throws it back out on Twitter, and now he's a professor who can block people.
He's the Asian Thievens. This is why I did not like Thievens, right? Like, Thievens, that motherfucker can make gaming about as unfun as you can think, right? Like, he would sit there and game for 2.5 hours and then write down the fucking kill streaks and then make a goddamn chart out of how many kills he had, how many kills his teammates had, which kill streaks he had, which ones he almost had. Like, seriously, he made it boring. And that's what this guy did. Like, nobody here ever talked bad about him. In fact, we were like, hey.
Listen, not to interrupt, but I was actually very nice to him all the time.
Absolutely.
I did not bother him with bullshit. He actually DM'd me a couple of times. We've talked in DMs. We've been very nice to each other. But I really think that this guy when the Scorpio rumors came about, he lost his fucking mind. Yeah. Because he's telling people that I started this. No. Sorry, Zhuge. You want a fact? Slap Happy started it, okay? Yep. Slap Happy Gamer. And Xbox Watts asked me to put it in, you fucking moron. Yep. So you can go fuck yourself because you're wrong and you're spreading lies about me. So when I saw you did that, if you're listening, you're really off base here because I did not start it. All I did was a fan asked me, and I said, okay, I'm a nice guy, sure. And then we have a fucking drama fest because you lose your mind and block every Xbox guy and supposedly block Xbox guys that follow me. Okay, so make sure you unfollow Phil. Make sure you unfollow Aaron. Make sure you follow Albert Pinello if you're following, Ybarra, because those guys follow me, all right? So if you're going to stick to your word, stick to your word. You opened your big mouth about this and made some fucking bullshit about a fucking purple emoji. So, honestly, I'm at a loss for words of what's going on right now. I mean, this is a fucking purple emoji that Xbox fans were happy about Scorpio because, you know what? We've been mocked by people probably like yourself and every other fucking Sony fanboy or neutral guy that's now neutral.
Hey, you gotta do the quotations, fucking.
Yeah, I did. I actually did them.
Yeah, because
they all fucking hounded the Xbox. How could you have 720p in 2016? Quantum Break, fuck that game up. So you know what? Now we're gonna get a beast. You know what? Phil knows it, and it's gonna be the most powerful
console
on the market. Deal with it.
On Earth.
Put your big boy pants up and act like a fucking normal human being. Block me if you don't have to talk to me. But if I'm happy about Xbox and our community being happy and you can't deal with it, go fuck yourself, okay? Yeah. And do not bother me, block me, never talk about me again. Because obviously you and all these fucking other Sony weirdos are mad because we're happy. Because we know we're going to get the best console.
Ooh,
they're flipping out.
Nice. And that's what they get. All these fucking guys, these guys who are making fucking threats to fucking No Man's Sky. Didn't a Sony guy do that with the No Man's? Was that a Sony guy?
There's a bunch of them. They apparently
with the death threats, the cowardice bullshit, dude. Enjoy your fucking console and let me be a fucking Xbox guy, all right? If you can't handle that, go fuck yourself. Go check yourself in the medical ward.
Hey,
seriously.
I know what I should do. I should put that guy's Twitter handle in the video. Put his Twitter handle in the video.
Nah, don't do that. Don't bother him with that. But he honestly way off base. He's wrong. He took my name out there, threw it in the dirt, and he didn't even have the fucking facts straight. So get your facts straight, okay? You don't probably even know. You probably black slap Happy Gamer because he fucking put the purple emoji. But he started.
He was blocking people that didn't even fucking have never messaged him. Or they weren't even following him.
Wait, listen, why did he block me?
When he was a nobody, it was okay. But now that he's 7,000 followers, now all of a sudden he's thinking too much.
That makes
you know what?
You got 7,000 Twitter followers.
Yeah, he got big. He's a nice guy. It was fine, all until he blew his fucking gasket. He blew a gasket over Xbox Scorpio. Deal with it. You're a fucking fanboy then.
Crap, literally. You know what, Tim? Let's harp on that for a second because you made a hell of a point right there. That's been I've been arguing on Twitter for. That's why I block them all. To be honest with you, here's my problem. The neutrals are a problem. The neutrals are worse than the fanboys. At least the fanboys are wearing the shirt. You can actually see the enemy in front of you. The neutrals are the worst. But Crap's been spending the past I don't know how many months saying, hey, check out Z Huge and blah blah, and actually advertising this guy, giving him credit. This is and what does he do? He turns around and shoots the gun right back at the person that was promoting us the whole time. He shoots all of us. And Z, you turn around and say, oh, he hasn't talked. You guys all know Tom, right? Xbox Tom, who's made all the graphics.
Yes.
He blocked him. That's like
oh my God, he didn't block Tom.
That's like blocking the Pope.
He blocked Tom.
He blocked the Pope. Come on.
Yeah. He blocks anybody, but he won't block Phil though.
Here's the thing.
Here's
the thing. You have these people that are the quote unquote neutral guys, right? And they weren't neutral at the beginning of the generation.
Guys were believing in Mr. Media X in my fucking DMs are now neutral.
Yeah.
Please, come on. Mr. Media X, you were bothering me about saying, oh, he has connections to Rockstar because you wanted the most powerful console. Now all of a sudden, now it's neutral.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Well, the funny thing is these people. There's no such thing as a neutral gamer. We all have our favorites. The ones that are like neutral, we all know, right? Like they're the fake ass gamers that are like, yeah, man, they were rocking Xbox. They were like, yeah, I love Xbox. Then it falls behind, and then all of a sudden they back into that bush and come out wearing an Xbox and a PlayStation logo. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like.
Everyone has a preference. Everyone has something that they associate,
and
everyone has something that they back. That's the bottom line. If you're a neutral gamer, that's fine in my opinion. Just don't bother me if I'm fucking happy about Xbox and I'm fucking dancing around. Don't get upset about that. Because your console that you're not neutral about or whatever is not going to be the narrative is going to change and you can see it before your eyes. So now you're fucking hedging your bets. Listen, bottom line, if you're a neutral guy or you're a hater and you don't like me being happy with Xbox or any of us, just don't bother us. Please block us and move away because at this point you're a weird motherfucker.
Hey,
you guys
are
weird,
man. I fucking unfollowed anybody that was like, I'm tired of dealing with like the quote unquote neutrals because we all know that when Scorpio releases, they're not going to be neutral anymore. They're going to be like, what guys? I was wearing my Xbox jersey the whole time.
Did you see those frame drops on the Neo?
Yeah.
Look at this chart.
Man, if you weren't like rocking it, like didn't give a shit about the resolution, just playing the fucking games, having a good time, then just stop. You know what I mean? Because
you know who all you are. It's been going on for 3 years, dude. We know what you've been saying, and now what you're saying now. So please save us the fucking bullshit.
Yeah, like there's nobody that's neutral, and the people that come back and they're like, oh, I just like games, wherever. You know what I mean? Like we all have all the consoles, everyone in here right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
no requirement. If you just like fucking Xbox and want to love Xbox and be about Xbox, you don't have to buy anything else. You can just do that. It's fucking America.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I mean, come on.
And, and the reason why people went neutral, and I hate to say this, is because the majority on the internet is PlayStation, and the neutral people didn't want to put up with the bullshit. You know what I mean?
They're scared about the narrative. That's what this is all coming down.
That's all.
They're fucking shitting their pants because all they did was shit on Xbox, and now they see a narrative where Xbox is going to be winning Digital Foundry fucking face-offs. Xbox might have higher resolutions. The whole shebang. Yeah, I mean, they know. They see the writing on the wall. Now it's eating at people.
Oh,
you know
now it's Kumbaya. They want us all to Kumbaya.
Yeah, just stop. Just don't put a purple emoji on your thing. Please. Seriously, it's not right.
So he blocked everyone with a purple emoji?
Yeah. He blocked everybody with a purple emoji, and then anyone who's related to somebody who likes purple or emojis.
And anybody who's listening to this that doesn't understand, like thinks we're joking, we are not joking. This motherfucker blocked everyone with the purple emoji. Because we represented a Scorpio.
And for those that don't know, the purple emoji is the Scorpio It's like the symbol, like the astrology symbol. That's it's an M, and so that's the code name of the new Xbox in development or whatever. And so a lot of people were putting them in their names on Twitter, and just we weren't like nobody was hounding anybody. It was just really a show of solidarity and excitement.
Yes.
And I'd never really seen anything like it, but it was good to see. And
Xbox
that people,
fans happy about something.
yeah, and people are flipping out. There's like so much. It's like there's so much hate, and there's so much like so many people freaking out over this stuff. You know what I mean? And to me, it's funny because they're like it's so funny. It's like people you don't even message, and then they're just like a lot of the trolls have given up. You know what I mean? They're too freaked out at this point to do anything because they're like,
I'll switch over.
Yeah. What do we do?
I've seen a couple of tweets. I think Tim, you highlighted them. A couple of tweets. These guys are talking about. Well, it's really all about the game. It's not about the power. I'm like, what? For 3 fucking years, you've been having sucking.
Let's have that when the fucking first when Titanfall 792, and you're talking about the fucking resolution, not the game. So listen. Bottom line is you call it to the carpet. You guys painted yourself in this corner, live in it. That's life, okay? You made it a big deal, made these things a big deal. Now that Xbox is going to fucking come in, it's going to fucking take names, deal with it. You can fucking come on over and be an Xbox fan, but don't think that I won't forget. I know everyone who I've talked to, what they've said, how they acted. So I know the deal. So just, if you come back humbled. Because the bottom line is that you guys pushed a narrative that was bullshit against gaming. And you shit on fucking Xbox because you can. And now we can't have a fucking purple emoji. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Go fuck yourself. The fucking river. Go do it else. What do you gotta do, man? It's just like, seriously. They want to calm down people having excitement over a console. Fuck you.
Yeah.
How many did I go after people who had fucking Uncharted fucking hash marks, whatever the hashtags over the fucking all over the internet? I didn't say anything. Let people have their fun. Greatest game ever, the greatest console, the greatest, beautifulest, most game ever on any console.
How do they do it?
Hashtag Uncharted. I like how you let me fun. Now I can't have my fun.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the problem. They don't want any Xbox guys to have fun, and it's fucking pathetic.
You can't have any.
Look,
you make great points.
Xbox can't have anything as the best. Like Sony fans, if they can't have what's quote the best or the most, then they flip out. Like with that whole sales thing with Uncharted 4 and Halo 5, right?
Oh, yeah.
They flipped out over that. Cost Dreyer fucking job at where he was writing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because of a tweet.
I don't understand.
Here's what I don't get here, and it goes back to a point I made a few weeks ago, guys. Tell me if you think I'm crazy. Why are people like Dreyer and the four of us? We're the ones these scumbags that go out and make these Twitter faces about all of us and use us they're the ones that complain to people and higher ups. Those people then listen to them and then treat us like garbage instead of actually looking at the trash. That's blaming us as doing something wrong. Why is it we're depicted as the bad, but they're the evil actually out there doing ridiculous and obscene things?
Because we're the most vocal when it comes to this Xbox.
Yeah, they're like fucking, I don't know what's going on.
We can't be fucking bullied. We can't be fucking punked.
They want to silence us.
And they can't.
Yeah.
They can't.
They label us.
Go fuck yourself. I'm always going to love Xbox, and if you can't handle it, and I'm going to rep it, and I'm going to not be somewhere I say I'm a gamer, I'm going to do what the fuck I want, deal with it. Go the fuck
crazy
home.
For 3 years, I've said this. I mean, I've said it countless. You guys go back and check the videos. I said, you know what I mean? I said it's crazy for console gamers to be arguing over resolution. You know what I mean? We can go back and forth to the cows who got the best games or yada yada yada. But goddamn, we arguing over fucking blades of brass and like that's 2 more frames per second. IGN started that shit. You know what I mean? Remember they gave Call of Duty they said the PS4 version was just more clear because it was 1080p and the Xbox version was 720 wasn't as clear and both fucking versions was goddamn 720p, man. When they said that shit, I knew it was gonna be a long motherfucking generation. I said, look at this shit here. Look at this
You
shit
know,
here. But yeah.
is our community, especially on Twitter, can have fun with each other. Okay, like Fade to Black sent me some gifs about intensifying the purple emoji. It's fucking hilarious. We have fun. We have fun within our community. But these guys are like outsiders who want to have that fun, and they can't have it at their expense. So they fucking come in and they hate on the fucking people having fun. I mean, it really is at that point where it's like you gotta like check yourself in the mirror. Go do your own shit. It's fucking pathetic. You're going on 2 years of fucking bullshit gifts and taking faces and doing this and then doing the exact opposite of what you're saying I'm doing. Okay, you're doing the same thing as I'm doing. You know, being a fanboy or whatever. The bottom line is you can be a fanboy. Okay, it is well within your rights, and you could just play on Xbox and love Xbox. But you know what? When you try to tell somebody don't have fun and don't put purple emotion, M's because it's upsetting me. Well, you know what? You gotta fucking check yourself because seriously, I'm an adult here. This is getting to the point where it's comical. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you need a fucking blanket party if this keeps going. Like, seriously. You know what I mean? Like, go do your own thing. Xbox fans can be happy. Stop fucking worrying about an emoji. I mean, I can't believe that we're talking about that because you're so scared that fucking Phil is going to put out a 6T flop monster. That's what you're scared about. And you know what? He hasn't come out and denied it. He's put creative chatter on his shirt. Obviously we know something's coming. And you know that that Xbox is ready to show it. Okay,
Yes.
Deal with it. Just deal with it. If this PlayStation has the less powerful console, deal with it. You know, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be about Xbox. That's what I'm about. You know, I want 4K Forza 6 on Scorpio. That's what I'm about. You be about your shit. How about you try that, and then maybe all the stuff that you guys complain about can go away because you guys seem to be the problem at this point, like 100%.
You know, Phil had something. There's a rumor out that, well, I shouldn't say rumor. There's actually a quote out that Xbox Mad had on a title this morning. It said, "Unexpected surprises coming," and I believe it was quoted from Phil. I don't want to quote it. I'm paraphrasing, but unexpected. So if Phil Spencer's saying that, he reads all of our tweets. He knows everything we're saying. If we've been saying all of this and there's still something we don't know coming, this E3 is going to be something
Dude,
huge.
this shit was leaked by Microsoft to begin with. I believe that.
Oh yes, but I think it'll be more than what we. Well, he knows what we know. We know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm starting to sound like Ben Stiller in Dodgeball. But what I'm trying to say is,
I don't know that you know.
I know that you know that I knew. But, you know, like, literally, Phil Spencer knows this. So my whole point is that, like, if he's coming out saying there's unexpected surprises, that means that there's something that it's beyond Scorpio, in my opinion.
Well, they said this year's E3 will be bigger than the announcement for backwards compatible. Well, it was last
I
year.
asked Mike that. He denied it.
Well, it's gonna be a good
people
E3.
said that or whatever, but like I said, these stuff. There are no leaks. I mean, this stuff happens intentionally. You know what I mean? Like, before we started talking about these new consoles, whatever, Phil was the first person to come out and said during the console generation, you're going to see more iterations of this said hardware that both forward and backwards compatible. He the one said that. Then 2 weeks later, you get the thing about the Neo. Like I said, this, it is what it is. It's competition.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. There's no way that this is not coming. So.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Now Sony stands to have the weakest console in the market because there's rumors that Nintendo just upped their shit. You know what I mean? And it's going to be more powerful than the Neo, so goddamn, Sony's going to have the weakest console in the market?
I don't believe anything out of the Nintendo camp, to be honest with you.
Oh, I'm just saying that was to happen. I mean, like, Jesus, where does it leave them? You know what I mean? It's really going to be all about the games, you know what I mean? Now it'd be fucked up. Listen, now, if the Scorpio is more powerful than, said, the Neo, those fucking developers bet not fucking get the Scorpio fucking version. Don't start that shit. You know what I mean? How you say hashtag no parody. Don't start that shit, motherfuckers. For real.
Well, what I find interesting is that it seems, and I don't know, Yubara probably could answer this, and maybe when we can talk about this stuff. But it seems that these games that are coming out will be able to run the Xbox One, and you can develop for the higher spec machine, and it will scale down through Windows 10 and DirectX 12 to the Xbox One version. where you might actually get like some game, meaning that the developer can
Scale make one game.
they could develop for the higher end system
Yes.
and really push it. Which, if that's the case, and like just say that the Xbox One is a fucking 720p version, and of the game because they pushed it so much on the Scorpio, I mean, it's gonna be, in my opinion, that's fine. I want power. I want games developed for the higher end system. I want technology. That's me personally, and I'm allowed to have that opinion. You can have an opinion like you want to pay for a console and have it be a 10-year life cycle, and you're well within that right. But that's my goal. I want this shit to be fucking butter. I want this stuff to be 4K if possible. I want to utilize my TV as much as I can, my 4K TV. That's what I want. And it's going to be fun with E3 because if they announce it, then we can ask all these questions and the cycle begins.
Well, then you think if they do announce it, if they, well, the
I don't
Xbox.
think they have to at E3.
I'm just saying if they do.
My cards, because they basically announced it 2 days ago.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but if they do, here's something I think they can do it if they do it that way. The Xbox One will have to get a major price cut. Bring that bitch down probably to about $200. You know what I mean? So it won't hamper those hardware sales. And because it was rumored that the Xbox Mini, whatever, was going to be 175 or whatever the case.
Basically a slim.
Yeah, or whatever.
And they might do a mini like fucking Roku box.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, and that you can stream the AAA games. But that's. I think that's kind of been mentioned before. Cause remember, what was this? The thing they had before was CNET or something when they streamed Halo 4 running on the cell phone. You know what I mean? On the actual cell phone, Halo 4. So that's not really out of the question. They can have like a Kindle stick or something.
They could have something like that exactly, and then you could stream your Xbox in the other room to that. Because I can tell you one thing. I went on streaming last night. I played Doom, and I did 1080p, 60 frames per second, very high settings. The shit is fucking on lock. Like it's a 1-to-1 ratio. When you move, it's fast, it's fluid. It feels like you're playing 60 frames per second, and that's me playing on my fucking laptop on a wireless connection off of streaming it. So.
And is it a regular laptop, Tim?
Yeah, it's a pretty new laptop. I mean, if you want to stream and you want to do it the right way, you want to connect to a 5G wireless router if you have it, a dual band router.
Yep.
You probably will see no drops. But now when you're putting this thing through, say that's an Xbox Mini, you're now doing it through an Ethernet connection. So it's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be.
I was pumped last night, Tim, when I saw your tweet. Basically, when you were like, "Yo, I got a different second opinion on Doom now." It's fun as hell, man. I can't get enough of it personally.
I like the second board a lot. I just felt that the first board had me off of my bearings, and maybe I wasn't in the best mood. Sometimes when you're in a bad mood and you play a video game, you can definitely filter into the game. But I played Doom, and it kind of got me up there. I mean, still got to play more. The story's picking up. I like the upgradables.
Yep.
It was a good experience last night. Put it that way.
It's a welcome change to what we used to play years ago. You know what I mean? It's something we haven't done in a while. It's a new experience to revive something we did a while back. That's why it was refreshing to me.
The music, the soundtrack is dead on. It is perfect. The music that when you play, the feel of the game.
That's exactly how I feel about it. Now, not to go back and forth, but you and Zaire were just talking about E3. My only concern listen, there's probably nobody on this panel. Well, maybe Zaire will give me a run for my money, but I'm looking forward to hardware. But if all this hardware is discussed and we're only talking 90 minutes. I just hope I'm going to sound like crap here. I hope we are getting a dedicated amount of time for some of the new games.
I think the two streaming devices, the stick that's actually going to be like the Google Chrome thing, and then the other thing which is just going to be like an Apple TV type device. I don't know if those are going to be announced on the stage. I think
probably will though. That's big.
I don't know why
investment.
They're gonna.
It has to be. We're talking about $1 billion investment. Shit. They had the Elite controller on the stage. You know that's going to be on the stage.
I mean, but the Elite controller for like what 30 seconds, where they're like.
I mean, they show it though. Again, but this is R&D costs a lot of money, man. So
Sony is gonna have a lot. They're gonna have.
Sony's gonna have hardware, so Microsoft's gonna.
That's all Sony's gonna have. Hardware and a couple CGIs of God of War 4.
Whatever they decide to do.
Have a lot of Mike Ibarra stuff. They're doing something with that. What that is, it's under wraps. They'll also probably have hardware. I don't know if Scorpio is going to be announced. It's possible it's not announced there. It has its own dedicated event.
Could be announced at the if they do something later in the year for like the Xbox 15-year anniversary.
Agreed. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that would make more sense to me. Don't kill your sales completely.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Xbox One is going to have to get a price. I mean, again, if they're going to charge under $200 for that thing, like, or whatever, like, you're going to really complain about a more powerful console the following year, be paying $200 for whatever this mini is going to be called or whatever the case. It is what I mean. I don't know. I think people are going to buy, the mini, they're having just to play Gears of War 4.
Well, no, hold on. What I heard was the mini's not playing AAA games.
They can probably stream them, though.
Probably stream them on another Xbox. Or, you know what? It's very possible, and I just thought of this, that you're going to be able to stream PSN Now or whatever the fuck that is. You're going to be able to stream your AAA titles.
Yeah, you can.
You own digitally off a server in fucking Redmond.
I mean,
and that makes sense because then, if whatever digital games own, you don't even need a console. You use the fucking stick.
Yep.
You go to fucking Gears of War and you play in that game.
That's what I'm thinking. That the whatever the mini is going, not the mini, but the smaller one.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You can play little bullshit indie games, and then the AAA games. You buy them, but you're just streaming them to the said device. Probably you can sell it for like $100 or something. And again, Microsoft has the technology. They already showed that Halo 4 and running, streaming that to a cell phone. So,
very possible. They might announce cell phone also. I believe that if there is a Surface phone, it will have streaming.
I thought they sold
the Nokia division.
Yeah.
I think that's still possible that we might get a Surface phone. But overall, it's going to be fucking exciting time. Even if we don't get Scorpio, we know it's slated. Times are good right now for an Xbox. Like, finally, actually, put our Xbox hats on and not fucking get made fun of.
I told you guys, new hardware was what we fucking needed. New fucking hardware.
And that's fine. Well, we should be able to do that. If you don't like that or that bothers you, check yourself or just leave. Because you're not wanted. You know what I mean?
I like it just because it bothers them. I personally, I don't care about it at all. But I like it just because it bothers these people.
Yeah. The hypocrites.
New hardware is exciting, though. Jesus. Fucking new
they had 3 years of taking shots at Xbox.
Yes.
3 years.
3 years.
And now that might change, these people can't deal with it. They really...
You know why? Because they talk...
that power!
It's all about the power, but now now they want to go back and sing fucking "We Shall Over." Get the fuck out of here!
I mean, at first, when this whole news came, there was a couple of Sony guys. They're like, "Tim, it's not real. It's not real." They were like, they didn't want it to be real. Like they were scared. They still say
common sense. If Sony's doing something, that's what I've been saying forever. If they're in this business, this competition, if Sony's going to do something, they're not. Microsoft is not going to let Sony just get the pounce on them and not do nothing and not answer. They're not. Like this. If you're not going to fucking compete, don't even fucking. That's why Nintendo was in the position they are in because they refuse to compete over the years. It's been over the corner to their own thing. That's why their install base has shrunk and shrunk and shrunk. Microsoft, they fucking woke up a sleeping giant, man. It is what it is. So they gotta fucking take the fucking L and hold that. That's all.
That's it. Or just go and do your thing then. If you're such a gamer, just go game and don't fucking bother me because I'm fucking talking to Xbox Watts and he wants me to put a purple emoji because it's fun and we want to be happy about Xbox Scorpio. If that bothers you. And you can't deal with it. There's something wrong with you. Like there really is something wrong with you. Like I said,
or it just shows your true colors, Tim. It all goes back. It goes back to this "I'm neutral" bullshit. If there's a bunch of people through Twitter today that were talking to you, Tim, and they're talking to crap, and they're like, "I'm neutral. I'm neutral." If you're talking to us about the subject, you're not neutral. Okay? Because I have my friends that work with me in my office. If I walk in tomorrow morning and I go, purple emoji Scorpio, they'll be like, get the fuck out of my face. Who are you? They don't even know what I'm talking about. If you know what we're talking about, you're not neutral.
You know what?
You tend to be neutral, but you're not.
Consoles are kind of like football teams, right? I've never who watches football and goes, I'm neutral. I don't have a team. You know what I mean? I just enjoy I just enjoy it. I just enjoy it. It don't matter. We all fucking have things that we root for. So fuck anybody that wants to lie to themselves and everybody else.
Game. If you want to be a multi-neutral guy that reports on all the news, that's fine. You can do that and say this. But you know what? We know where you were in the past. A lot of the guys. We know what you were about. And it always comes out. The cows will come home the cows will come home because at the end of the day, if you have a preference, it's gonna show. It's like this guy, Mr. Negative, who, of course, I don't talk to this guy, but he comes in my tweets all the time because he follows.
I have him blocked, so
yeah, I blocked him today. But like he's a fucking Sony guy. Okay, he pretends he's now neutral. He's like, well, now I'm neutral. He bought an Xbox and he sold it. Mr. Negative. He is such a fucking. He's always on the other side of the argument. Today he's defending Zhuge. I mean, it's a fucking big joke.
Guy, yeah, he tagged me in the post. Yeah, that guy.
The bottom line is that in this situation, Zhuge was wrong. He is wrong when he's taking my name and he's throwing it and he's pushing lies against it. And he's wrong that he's blocking all these Xbox guys because they have purple emojis and now he's going to block this. You know what? He was fine with it when he had 1,000 followers. But now that he has 7,000 followers, now he has to reevaluate. Well, you know what? You just discredited yourself. All your fucking graphs can go fucking right home. I'll never use them. I'll just move on. You know, at the bottom line is that you disrespected yourself by doing all this. You made yourself look foolish.
What's funnier, Tim?
Purple emoji, man.
Tim, what's even funnier about the neutrals, okay, and that's the people we were talking to today up and down. They're neutral, right? I had
Zhuge is supposed to be neutral, but obviously he's not now.
Guys.
Come on, guys.
I'm a PC fan, guys. I'm a PC fan. No, listen. No, literally, my point being is that you had all these neutrals coming on today and arguing with us back and forth, taking Zhuge's side. These are neutrals, right?
Right.
Meanwhile, hardcore Xbox guys, the ones that the neutrals and the ponies don't like, actually wrote me all day today being like, Mooch, what's going on with this? The hardcore Xbox guys that follow us didn't know what was going on. They were like, what's happening? Like, so the hardcore guys that everybody says we're the bad people, we all got taken like completely.
Honestly, I went to sleep. I'm sorry for interrupting, but I went to sleep when I see Mr. Negative in my comment. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not dealing with this idiot. I could see him in the comments. I could see that people were actually getting upset about an emoji. I went to sleep. About 4 hours later, I come back. I could not believe what the fuck I was reading. Like, really, people had fucking blown gaskets and fucking lost their mind over a fucking purple emoji and are upset about it. They're fucking crying about a purple emoji. I could not believe it. I was like, if I told this person to an average person on the street, they would look at me like, and they would check me into fucking the medical center.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like, are you serious? Like, it is that bad.
They don't want us to be happy. They don't want us. What these guys have been walking around with their PlayStation 4 flags. Watch the last couple of episodes of Up at Noon before Greg Miller left IGN. He screams. He pounds his fists on the desk. He throws all his papers off, and he goes, "It's our time." This is before the PS4 came out. It's our time. But we were the fanboys?
Yeah, that's fucking media, by the way. That is such a...
the Goonies?
That is awesome point there, Mooch, because that's media. And people love those fucking guys because why? They have awesome time with the PS4 community. That's what they're about. But we can't have that? No, we can't have our own fun? We can't have a fucking purple emoji? Go fuck yourself! Are you seriously?
I got a request for you. I got a request for Tim from my man Robbie. He said put a hashtag, is he Beast deal with it? That's the new hashtag. Beast deal with it.
Beast deal with it. You know, we knew that something was coming. Beast Fire was talked about. Fire was talked about. You know what? We got it. It's coming down the pike. You know, and we have a right to be happy. If you know, I don't bother fucking Miller and that other guy about having a PS4 thing. They could do it. They're media and they're supposed to be neutral. You know, when they were IGN, they're not.
They're
so
not.
let us have our fun and be happy about it.
That'd be like me and
talking
Mooch having a
Xbox.
channel called like they do, and then like fucking claiming that we're neutral.
They would fucking protest the fucking. They'd protest the fucking. If they could, they'd be outside protesting. This is how fucking fanatical they are. They don't want to hear that anybody else is having a good time but them, and it's just that insecurity that I've always talked about. There's something wrong there. I mean, they Sony needs to come out with a VR app, therapy app, that might, make them just happy about Sony and just leave us alone, because it really is at the point where it's borderline crazy.
E3's coming. They might get that therapy app. You never know.
Yeah, the therapy app. Just wait for the therapy. It only plays on Neo though. You have to can't play
in Neo mode.
Neo mode.
All about that Scorpio mode. Fuck the Neo mode, man. And fuck those guys. Fuck Z Hughes.
Jeff Keighley just tweeted out 14 days till E3. I thought he would have said 14 days till E3 2016 at 9 p.m. when Sony takes the stage. That's what
I don't even follow that asshat anymore either.
I don't follow any of those fucking jerks. I'm just a little upset. I got woke this morning. I was blocked by someone I didn't know, never spoke to. What the fuck? I guess I'm guilty by association, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you can't associate with Tim Dog, apparently.
Yeah, you can't associate with me with Phil Ken. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah. Fuck that guy.
You know what? I don't give a fuck who I'm going to live my life. I'm going to say what I want. If I'm happy about something, I'm going to fucking do it. I'm not going to fucking mince my words because you are upset because I have to be a gamer. You have to consider my feelings. That PS4 might be a little less powerful. Consider my feelings. Be a gamer. Neutral.
No, listen, not for nothing though. Honestly, after this fucking console war this generation, there would never be fucking peace. Never. You guys fuck that.
Exactly.
Fuck that. The line has been fucking drawn. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody says. You're gonna be fucked that the console is raging on. Fuck that.
Here's the thing, too. Let me tell you this much. Sony, listen, Zaire, Sony better take the fucking $11 billion they got left in the bank and just start buying lotto tickets. Because I'm going to tell you right now, they're fucked.
I can picture that. Hold on, like Yoshida and them.
Right? Because you think Phil will ever let them put a weaker box out ever again?
Well, they'll always have a comparable box. They'll never have one where it's not doing the resolutions.
Right.
This Scorpio is not going to have Kinect either, so in my opinion. So if you want your Kinect, just hold on to your Xbox Ones. Guys like me and you love it, so I love it. I still use it, but Scorpio is going to be all dedicated to fucking hardware. It's going to be a fucking...
Do you think it's going to have an Elite controller? That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a smart idea, It's going to cost some money, but you know what? At the end of the day, that's what I like. I'm willing to pay. I hope they take a little bit of a loss or even on hardware, because you know what? They deserve that. They owe that to the fans, because there are fans that stood by this company while we were fucking...
Well, exactly, Tim. And great point. It goes exactly with what I said way back when. If software is the bread and butter, take the hit, make sure the box gets in people's homes, and then don't discount the games. Don't put any games in the box. Let us get the box for a reasonable price, and then let us pay the $60 for the software. And we all know, as sure as shit, we don't have the same conversation we had last gen. We're all buying digital. Majority of people are buying digital. GameStop's in so much fucking hurt right now. They're fucking, what are they doing? They're backing games that are 2D scrollers by Insomniac's Fifth Wing. So, I mean, at this point, they're in trouble. Well, Microsoft just needs to keep their eye on the prize. Let's get the boxes in the homes, keep the price right, make it as powerful as hell, and then let us purchase the games digitally. Let them make a 200% profit on each time we press download.
So what are you saying? What price do you think is reasonable? $450, $500?
Well, listen, if you're talking if we're talking between 6 and 10 teraflops, it's $499. And you know what? I'm just saying between.
I think it's going to be with the Katuka Pro. I think it's going to be 6. There might be a possibility that they're doing 2. I don't know. The bottom line is that the console has changed. The generation has changed.
It's got to run that. It's got to run that Oculus.
Well, listen. You need at least a 980. We didn't talk about that.
That they hedged their bet with that.
Yeah. So you got the Oculus, and it's going to run that. So, like I said, I told you guys before that what was given to me, that link to that site, is, well, of course now we know, but it's going to use a 10 nanometer chip. That's fucking cutting edge. The Neo was going to use a 14 nanometer chip. So it's motherfucker's going to be powerful. Like it's gonna be a beast. Hell of a goddamn machine. And it's running Oculus. God damn, you shitting on Sony's VR. You got them on that fucking front. And a more powerful console. I can't fucking wait.
And they have the best online. They have the best services. They keep adding in. We're gonna get more big updates. You know, streaming probably, streaming your games, all types of stuff. They're always, always making things better. Always working. Mike Ybarra's team's always putting out updates. They're listening. Games. They're focused on that. This is a well-oiled DirectX 12 is now coming along. It's going to be unification of all this shit. They also have HoloLens too. Now you got to realize HoloLens is probably going to be able to be paired up with this machine too.
Oh yes.
So you're talking about AR, VR. They really put themselves in a nice position, and that should be commended. It's not. Why is it so hard to hate? Why is it so hard to say, Microsoft, you've done good? Why is it so fucking hard? Because they have done good. This is real. They really set themselves up. Nobody will write articles about this, but we could see it.
They're the only ones that
people don't want to hear it.
They got the pulse on the people. I mean, I got to plug myself here, but thanks to Zaire, thank you, Tim, thank you, Crap. You guys have all done great things in plugging the show. But out of nowhere on Friday on Crossfire, Mike Ybarra just pops into my podcast. Well, I'm just saying, what kind of other, even, you have to be Greg Miller / Colin Moriarty with 850,000 followers to get Yoshida to even pop in. Mike takes the time to pop in on my show. You've had Aaron pop in on PTK Blam show. These are Xbox channels. And that's what I'm trying to, my point being here is, this is the higher ups in the Xbox executive wing taking their time to talk to the fans, answer questions. They're on Twitter all the time. Literally, last night I just did a general tweet. It wasn't added to anybody. I said, what are we playing tonight, people? And I said, Overwatch, Titanfall, or Doom. And Ibarra hits me up right away. He's like, we're playing Destiny. All right? You know what I mean? Like, bang. But his finger's on the pulse, dude. My point being is that these guys are listening to us. You don't have any of that on the Sony side. No. Why is it everybody working for Kotaku, IGN, and Polygon? What are you getting? What are you getting from Sony? Tell us. What is going on over there? Are you getting TVs? Are you getting remote controls? Are you getting signed copies of the order? What is happening over there that is making it so that you guys proclaim your fame and love and devotion to Sony? And you can't, like Tim just said, you can't let us be happy. You can't say one kind thing about what Microsoft's done since the launch of this Xbox. All
about is UWP.
Oh yeah,
something starting out that doesn't have this. It's
Halo on PC.
Yeah, Halo. All that's listen. It's narratives that they push, and there is a narrative that does not like Microsoft. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what voodoo thing was put on them. But seriously, let's give credit where credit's due. Phil's fucking killing it. Microsoft is about to kill it. All the hype going into E3 we're really hyped as fans. The community is fucking amped the fuck up. If you can't handle that and you can't keep your own shit at home on your community settled, I don't know what to tell you. Just go into hiding, block me, block everyone all, because you know what? You are really a problem at this point. Like, you really are weird, and it's a little crazy. Like, seriously, go do your own shit.
Yep.
This is really weird. It feels good to be an Xbox fan right now, doesn't it?
It is.
It feels good to fucking, this.
Hey, the Ponies aren't even disliking the video right now. We only got 6 dislikes. When does that?
I'm just saying, they might be scared to come. They don't want to hear our mouth.
We're bringing the truth right now.
Yeah,
and seriously, chill the fuck out on purple emojis. Get a little bit of a life, or get a girlfriend. I don't know what to tell you. But when a purple emoji causes this much problem, and what went on today, you really spare me the bullshit type thing. There's look at yourself in the mirror. These are the problems. We're not the problem. We're just having fun here. I'm talking to She-Wolf, and we're laughing on Twitter about how fucking this is blown up to what it is. I mean, this is honestly, I think it's pathetic.
Why do we get the blame though?
We didn't do anything. We put a purple emoji up, and then all of a sudden I started this thing with purple emojis, and everyone went nuts. I don't know how it got here. But we really shouldn't be.
I'm just talking about in general, period. I mean, Bgst is always at the middle of some fucking controversy when it comes to this console war. And I love
We're all
you fucking
Xbox
know.
fans, and we say we're Xbox fans.
Oh,
It's an
I mean,
Xbox-centric.
it is what it is. I know we're very vocal. We don't take any shit, and we're not scared of Sony or their fan base. But when I don't know, I know what I think it is. Again, when I get you just take for YouTubers for example, you had the best of both worlds. They didn't show in about 9 months. So I like Fat Game, not Fat Gamer. What's the motherfucker? Drone Crusher. He's cool. But the first thing you know, is that toothless motherfucker blames us for the console war. You know what I mean? It's not us that's fucking. We defend ourselves. We fight back. But it was Sony that took to the stage and said, "This is how we trade our games."
Yeah, let me hand over a fucking game on the commercial. Let me have NeoGaf, a fucking website that just fucking shits constantly on Xbox, bans Xbox fans, bans Xbox news. If it's too positive, closes the thread. I mean, the shit that goes on is wrong, and we speak up against it. And there is a contingent that they want to silence us. They are like fucking communists. They want us. They don't want us to have our freedom of speech. And to them, you can go fuck yourself. You know what? You're a coward, and you know, just go do your own thing because you're not a tough guy. You're trying to silence people, and that's wrong. It's just wrong at its core. It's wrong against the values of what we are, especially in America, freedom of speech. You don't like it. If you don't like the fucking crap does 4 videos on Uncharted because you guys take the bait and whatever, he's doing what he's doing. That's on you, man. That's on you. Don't tell him, oh, you're bad for gaming, but then you make a big fucking problem with fucking you make a big fucking problem, but these fucking guys on IGN can fucking make fun of Xbox, and Destin can fucking put up fucking stupid things.
I used that fucking picture and fucking
you know, Ryan. Props to Ryan because he saw when I had put up Ryan McCaffrey. I had put up a report and said IGN must hate this. And it was a report of Scorpio, and he hit me up and he goes, "Well, why would they hate this?" And then I told him, I says, "Aside from you, you know, you guys have a real, you know, there's a real Sony things." And he's like, "Well, I can assure you that we're fair. Our reviews." I says, "It's never been the reviews, Ryan. It's stuff like Destin Legari and putting up a picture of Gears on a beta and making it a fucking mockery and making fun of it, and that's not fair to the developers. That's not fair to fucking Rod Ferguson. And you know what? Fanboys went with it, and it was a big deal. And Ryan, he didn't. He said sometimes people, you know, he didn't throw Destin under the bus, but I know he knows that. He knows where I'm coming from, and he's like, well, you know, some people do things that I don't agree with. So obviously, people are noticing what Xbox is doing, and there's going to be a lot of changing of guards, and there's going to be a lot of changing of narratives and talking points. But that's just the way it is. That's the way it's always been. Let me ask you a question. And that's reality.
Let me ask you a question, honestly. Do you think Microsoft filming guys are just too fucking nice? Like overall.
Well, obviously not, because they're killing people with Scorpio. So
besides that, I'm just saying this overall.
They're not gonna be BGST, dude. They're gonna just keep their mouth shut, and they're gonna just actions speak louder than words. And you know what Phil's done with this and putting the creative chatter shirt on, and you know.
He did that. Ooh.
Yeah, he did that. And after he said something the previous day about Scorpio.
What did he say?
Well, he said like all the creative chatter. Appreciate all the creative chatter, and then he put up a link to E3. The next day, he was wearing a shirt saying #creative chatter. So he's having fun with it. And you know what? That's a clever way of doing this. That's just the way he is. But they're not going to have a bomber who's going to say, "Fuck this guy, Destin Legari." He's not getting a fuck. It's not going to happen. But
I miss fucking bomber. Sweating.
That's why we have BGST and some of these other Xboxes.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the hardcore fans that everybody swears the executives hate us all?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, they all hate us, right? I mean, come on.
You know what happened? I guess I'm questioning them when they take the time. Look, we don't start that shit, though. We don't harass motherfuckers on Twitter. We don't We don't get
Hey, how
that.
many times have we fucking photoshopped a pony on some weird shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously.
That's not. Again, that's like I said in the day. I don't know what they supposed to install to slap the shit out of us like we down south in the '60s, and we not hit the motherfuckers back. Like, god damn, they fuck with us all day, every day. You know what I mean? God damn, I just, I don't know.
And you can't have a little fun with them. Once the script's flipped on them, then it's we're gamers neutral. Stop!
I went back to the fucking retro Knicks and I tore their ass up. I'm gonna do one of those videos. I rant once a week until the Scorpio comes out. Once a fucking week. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna make this work. Once a fucking week, man. Fuck that. For 3 years. Nigga, changed my name. Next Gen 480i. Remember that shit there?
Well, you call it just 720 because...
Here's the bottom line. We're all going to be happy, and we're all Xbox fans. If you can't deal with that, change the channel. Do what you got to do, but just fucking stop with the bullshit. Save us all the bullshit. We know what's up. We know who's who. We know what's going on. We've been doing this a long time. Everyone has a preference. Let's stop pretending that it's all utopia gaming. And it's well within somebody's right to be a Sony guy and just fucking be all things Sony, as same as Xbox. It doesn't mean that person is to become a gamer to be valid.
Did you notice, right? Like when all this fucking Scorpio stuff come out, Microsoft doesn't deny it. All this good stuff comes out, the rumors and stuff. What does Sony release?
40 million. How was that? That was pathetic at best. 40 million. Now they're millions and 2 million increments. Because the last time it was 38 million. So you obviously Sony's fucking paying attention, and that's the way they play. But you know what? It didn't work this time because everyone called it out, and I'm glad that the narrative's changing. It's a long time coming, and the Xbox fans deserve respect, deserve to be happy, and that's the end of it. That's the end of the whole thing. I mean,
it would never be there. Fuck that. Fuck that. They threw, and let's say, Murdoch. I just wanted something to eat. These motherfuckers drew first blood, man. It's on. They changed my name to Next Gen 720p. Fuck that. Fuck that. It's on. I can't wait. I'm excited. Launch games for the Scorpio. For Forza what? Whatever it be. Forza 7? Forza 6? Forza 7? Native 4K resolution? Fucking give us a Rise 2 releasing for the Scorpio. That'd be fucking sick.
Listen. People were like, today I was getting into an argument with some PC assholes. Like, it's impossible. Listen, if you have a 6 teraflop console, you're going to be able to play Rise of the Tomb Raider right now in 4K. You're going to be able to play Forza 6.
Yeah, 980 6 teraflops.
Yeah, exactly. And those games play it. So it's like, it'll be the size. And then I keep showing him the links, and then he doesn't want to acknowledge it because he loses.
No. And frankly, that's just the low end. It may be more powerful than that. You know what I mean? We're talking about some new technology using Polaris, a 10 nanometer chip. Like I've been saying forever, when you had the technologies forever moving forward, when you had fucking NVIDIA just announced a fucking what do you call that shit? A fucking 1070 more powerful than Titan for $370. You know what I mean? The console, it being 6 teraflops, it didn't even have to be that fucking expensive. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, that motherfucker might be $300.
Ain't gonna be no 300. It's probably gonna be 5.
It's gonna be
not really. And I mean, listen, like I said again, with that Polaris technology, you'll be able to get more for the bang for the buck.
Well, if they do the Polaris or they do the Vega or whatever, the new technology. It might be expensive. It's gonna be expensive, but at the end of the day,
it's gonna cater to the premium market. That's all.
At the end of the day, it's gonna give Xbox One an entry-level Xbox, and maybe even, the talk of the hate because they hated Xbox One will go away. People will be targeting probably the price of Scorpio, but at the end of the day is that
I don't think it's going to be that expensive.
It'll be Xbox One is a great system too, and you can have that as an entry level.
Yeah, hey, you guys could be like your boy Crap, man. There is no fucking way I'm buying any hardware day one anymore. I don't care whose it is. You know what I mean? Like
you're gonna have that fucking Scorpio day one crap.
Not a fucking chance. Not a fucking chance.
We're gonna start right now. We're gonna go from me page for Crap. this motherfucking RT Bunk, out in the baby. We gonna get this motherfucker. You get a Scorpio day
Not
one.
only that, but I'm done
Bgst.
with PlayStation altogether because this generation, with they're doing the way they're doing increments, it doesn't make sense for me to buy a PlayStation at launch because I've only played a handful of games. I doubt I've put 100 hours in the fucking thing. You know what I mean?
But
like,
maybe this is
over years.
I mean, they can't, honestly, real talk, they done fucking make Microsoft. Sony can't match Microsoft dollar for dollar when it comes to hardware and R&D. They can't. There's no fucking. So this fucking Neo is fucking all they have that they can do. They can't afford to really take a real big hit on the hardware. If Microsoft is going to take a hit on the hardware, Sony can't afford to do that. I mean,
well, the whole thing with Neo is very confusing to me. I don't know the end game. I don't know if we're going to have exclusive Neo VR stuff. It seems like it was made for the VR, but it might just be combination. I'm curious to see how the PS4, the original, the base one, works with PSVR.
They say it looks like shit. They said it looks like
well, the
shit.
one guy said that it wouldn't even. That's why the Neo was created because it's not going to be able to run it. Now, I had always said from day one that the PS4 is too underpowered for VR because you're not going to get this.
Watch both these fucking things be mainly to run fucking their version of VR. You know what I mean? Like,
well, VR is their baby right now. People have to realize
fucking Oculus is
Microsoft
a fucking
needs a new
resource.
console, bro. I don't think that's in for Microsoft because again,
they're showing VR this year apparently.
No, I understand that they have the game. I'm just talking about far as the Scorpios. That's not their end game for the VR. Overall,
I'm thinking about what the Neo's end game. Like,
no,
I don't understand that why they came out with it so close to VR. Is it going to be something exclusive to PSVR? Because I had always said I had my I had trepidation about like how is PSVR going to work with this PS4? Either you're going to get really low end games, or you're going to get games that are just like movies where you move your head around and QTEs or do a little motion here or there. But like if you want a game like the rock climbing game that Crytek made, PS4 is not running that. Now Neo might run that, but now does that mean that you're gonna have a game exclusive to Neo? So there's a lot of they have the VR to contend with, where Xbox just has straight hardware. So a lot of this is favoring Microsoft to where they can go. They don't have to worry about VR. They don't have to worry about having VR for both fucking consoles, the Xbox One. It's all about games, it's all about hardware, and it's all about software. That's the way it should be. And if you want to pigeonhole Oculus and make it an app on it and works with it, that's fine and dandy too. I might actually pick one up. I doubt it. But it's good to have that option. So all the planning and all the stuff that Phil has done, and since he's taken over, is really starting to come home right now. And E3, there's a lot of momentum going in, and we're all excited. So it's good times.
That he's the Scorpio that he's the boss of. So if any shortcomings, we can't blame it on Donnie Dean anymore. So
right. He's had some bumps in the roads. He hasn't been perfect. The Tomb Raider.
No. I'm just saying.
The Tomb Raider deal was a mess. The Quantum Break was a fucking.
But was it really a mess though for fucking Tomb Raider? It's fucking Square Enix. Fuck that. They did that shit.
Yeah, something weird happened with that whole thing. Maybe it was legal things that were.
No, listen. Word around the campfire. When I've heard from Spider-Man, we both know that was around rapping at the time that totally caught fucking them off guard. It was not. That's never been done. Like, who the fuck does a deal like that? Like,
and if you remember, Aaron Greenberg said that the game was being published in a tweet by Microsoft. Guess what? When you turn on fucking Rise of the Tomb Raider, there's no Microsoft logo. It was not published by Microsoft. It was published by Square Enix. So something along that way happened, where maybe Sony was threatening legal action.
I don't know.
How can Sony threaten legal action? How come Microsoft can't threaten legal action from Software for Bloodborne?
Remember there was an article about 2 weeks saying that she had overheard that Microsoft they're going to take Sony's going to take Square Enix to they're going to a lawsuit.
Yeah, I heard that.
Said that the game was originally pitched to them and they had thought and they went behind their backs and worked a deal with Microsoft, which might have happened. There's a whole big story to that whole Tomb Raider, but it was a big old mess. And I don't think Phil handled it great. But I don't think Phil handled the Quantum Break stuff well when they released that. It was unfinished. There's still Gears thing. Is Gears going to be on PC?
Yeah, day one. That's
There is a
nothing
little
to talk
bit of
about.
that with the
Day and date.
communication. Obviously, the communication hasn't been on point. But right now, as an Xbox fan, you have to look at the situation. You got to be really happy. Like you're going into E3 with all the momentum. They did this
They
smart.
really do. We really do have a lot of momentum right now.
Well, I think they plan. Listen, I think you're going to ask me. I think that they gave out a story to Kotaku and they said,
Who?
"Okay, here you go, Microsoft." I think that's a
Well, it
leak.
wasn't the guy.
I think that's a controlled leak because they gave it.
No. It was the guy's. I forgot he has a blog. He does everything Microsoft. I'm sorry. I'm someone's unplugged this channel and I forgot. Jesus Christ. But it wasn't Kotaku that leaked the Scorpio.
Well, who was it? Polygon? I think.
No, it was a guy who does has a little podcast on fucking what do you call it? What do you call the app? Jesus Christ.
Well, Polygon was the
Sam-
first to write
the
the
guy
article.
there, Sam Peters or something. Everything Microsoft. I think his name is Sam Peters or something. He's the one that leaked it.
Brad
Go to my-
Sams or whatever his name is, right?
No,
Or-
it was something Peters. Hold on, what am I? I actually did.
I don't know, but I think it was a fucking controlled leak.
I had a message.
everything's a control leak.
Somebody fucking DM'd me the night before all this shit leaked and said Scorpio, and I told this on Xbox Nation. They messaged me, DM me,
Yeah.
Scorpio, and I replied back, no, I'm a Pisces, and they said you'll know more tomorrow.
Okay,
Right,
Robert.
so
let me go.
The next fucking day, all the shit broke with the Scorpio bullshit and whatnot, right? The night before, I guess Phil had mentioned that tomorrow's going to be a big day to some people, right? He never denied any of this shit. I mean, it's pretty clear that they were, they want to control the narrative that next gen starts when they say so.
Right.
And
Okay,
so that's,
you got
that's what
the
they're doing.
Sam report. That's who.
Yeah, the Sam's report. That's what I said.
Yeah, Sam's report. That's it. It wasn't Polygon.
Brad Sam.
But he
I remember
said.
the Polygon article, and then Jason Schreiner said he had heard the same thing, confirming the sources. So there were whispers put out there, and I think they were planted out there.
Oh shit, man! End of the day, man. Like I told you what was told to me about a month and a half ago. Word around camp, there's new hardware. You know what I mean? Then I saw the email. Nothing about Microsoft, but just Sony. But not.
Microsoft
it is what it is.
Microsoft didn't have a written or a video documentation of their future plans. They were very careful. They held a developer event a week or so ago. I thought the original way that I was told was that it was going to be a hardware event that they were going to have like for everybody. Remember we talked about it.
Yeah.
Turns out it was just for top tier developers, not even indie developers or anything were able to go. Just top developers where
That's
they were.
what. Listen, hey, crap. Remember I tell you guys, it's not so much about the little guys and indies. Fuck them. As long as you got EA, Activision, and they're on board. Because like I said, when they make what was told to me, that's why a lot of third parties shut Nintendo because they come does their own thing with their hardware. So here's what we got. Work with it. Both Microsoft and Sony. They take what they're thinking, what they're making, they're going to take these to the developers and say, hey, what do you think you guys can do with that X, Y, and Z? You know what I mean? They're in the loop at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
And the good news is developers will have even more excuses to be lazy now.
Well,
Right?
listen, you have a guy in Ybarra that's taking on a big role at Microsoft, and he's kind of looked to as the tech guy. He is really into power, and he's really he's buying the 980, I think the 1080. He's really into. He's into specs and stuff like that. So, and Phil is open to it too. I mean, Phil is obviously somebody who listens and sees what goes on. If you talk Phil off the record, and I haven't had this talk with him, but if you're going to talk to him, he's going to be candid. He's going to say, "Yeah, we've been fucked with the power narrative. We got to have a beast."
Yeah.
He reads what we write. He talks to all of us. He knows. He knows what's been said. I mean, I was tweeting.
Well, they had no choice
Phil,
but to.
2 months ago, I said, Phil, you have one job, and that job is to make the most powerful console. So, and other people were saying the same thing. Xbox fans want a console that's just going to be is going to be looked upon for its games and not for, weaknesses and what it can't do and every other fucking connect, every other talking point that could be brought up, because people will bring it up because they have a lust for hate for Microsoft. So the only answer is have the most powerful console in the market and make games, and they are on that. They don't have to worry about VR. I mean, the Oculus worries about
Although
VR.
apparently
That's their
they're going
bread
to
and
have
butter.
VR. That's going to kind of bug me.
What happened?
Well, I don't know. That could be Oculus, or it could be a VR
listen,
game
I
with
mean, Lowe's, let me see
one of
that.
the IPs.
Nothing wrong with options, you know. I mean, they gotta have something because, like I said, Sony and Microsoft are both each biggest competitor as far as console gaming. And if you can have something that your competitors doing that you don't have, you know what I mean? Man, if this VR thing really does take off, and make, you know, who the fuck knows?
Apparently, it's got really low everything right now. Like it's out.
I know
like,
that. I know.
Like it's out.
But I'm saying, but it's not on the
just tweeted
console.
the fucking
Listen.
Jamie Moran just tweeted the fucking hit after hit.
I'm just
He
saying.
tweeted it with the extended thing
Yeah,
where
he-
you can see the look on his fucking
wrote-
face.
Oh, this is
He
the
wrote, me
best
and
part.
said, he wrote me and said, Mooch, this is for you. He edited it,
Yes,
so now we can
holy
watch their
shit.
faces. And listen, while this is playing and we're watching it, to be honest with you, this is what I've been saying to you. Don't listen to out the gate numbers. Don't listen to these people that are the Look at that. Look at that Max Scoville. Look at Max Scoville
Max
on the right-hand
Scoville's
side.
like, oh my god, what the
God.
hell is
Yo,
wrong
Who's the
with
guy
you?
on the left? Who's the guy on the left? He's the most.
That's Damon Hatfield.
Yo, he's so nervous. He's like,
Yeah.
so nervous.
he's like, holy shit.
And the one in the middle, I'll always remember him as being the guy when these consoles came out. He goes, yeah, so 1080p is a thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's real. You know what I mean? He was really hard selling that
Listen,
narrative.
VR, Microsoft is very smart. Let Microsoft hop on the back of Oculus. Let everything be compatible with all Xbox branding thus far. It's no money out of pocket for hardware development costs, R&Ds on them. It's beautiful. And that way you can say our system has it. And let's just be honest, Oculus is going to have better games than PSVR. PSVR is totally dependent on first party for the most part, right?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
not a
gotta
closed system.
Yeah, so it's got to go through
And
Sony's MO.
it's a higher spec machine, so it's gonna, listen, spec matter with VR because the lower the spec, you get more. If you're not running 60 frames per second, you're gonna vomit in a fucking in a toilet in 10 minutes after using it because you have to have steady frames. It's dependent on that stuff. Certain games, obviously, you're gonna be pushing more than others, and Oculus will have a higher spec where they're gonna PSVR is just gonna, I guess, dev for Neo, but also have PS4 in mind, which fucks them in my opinion. The only thing I could see is them is just making the Neo and have exclusive games to the Neo, which is not fair to the PS4 guys. So I see potential problems with that. But all in all, the VR and the hedging of the bet with Phil is smart too, because if VR does not become a fad, which I still have my, I don't know what's going to happen with
Isn't
VR,
it kind of DOA? I mean, it's out. Technically, that shit is out, and we're not hearing shit of VR. It's out,
not on consoles,
except for Sony's, but but it's fucking out. Like the big hitters.
Nobody
are out.
cares.
I don't know if it's going to take over.
That's the
Listen,
PC crowd.
I told you, the media's been spoon-feeding it to everybody. Don't believe the hype. There's an $89 Samsung version. Remember, but everything goes down the price. Everything comes down the price, right? Cheaper, cheaper, cheaper. If you have an $89 experience, and all of us have already testified that we know nobody with it, then guess what? No one's buying a $6,000, $8,000, $800 machine. They're not doing it. It's not worth it. Like crap, you've said it a number of times. It's an experience. It's not a gaming thing you want to do nightly. It's something like I said back in the day in the arcade. It's the $2 machine in the back that you tried once or twice. You never went back.
With me, it's if I game, I'm not going to want to put something on my head. I'm not going to want to put something on my head. The social aspect, it's kind of a.
Hey, yo, Mooch is fucking president, man. Mooch is the greatest, man.
Thank
It's kind of just yourself in VR. Where I mean, I guess you could have multiplayer games, but to me, I don't want to hunker that thing on my head. I just want to go sit back, play Xbox, or
Dude, not only that,
my
Tim, but it's all
friends.
fucking mini games and bullshit. You know what I mean? Do we really want to play fucking mini games and bullshit? No, man. Give me the fucking the Halos and fucking Forzas and the Gears and the fucking Uncharted and I mean I don't want to fucking move that fucking crate around in
like I said,
VR.
the only way I see VR being successful, I've said this in the past. First of all, as far as what Sony's VR, PlayStation VR, I haven't seen that. Well, I mean, like they don't have. I don't. Well, we heard about what's that? Gran Turismo, whatever. But they don't have not one to me like a Connect Sports or. that's going to really
They
propel
don't
the
have a
hardware.
killer app.
But even you take a game like Soccer Robots, you're going to buy that for $60. I mean, are you really going to buy Soccer Robots 2? It's going to have a bunch of stuff unless that VR with the Neo mode, it can be adapted by the multiplats. You know what I mean? That's the only way I see that really taking off and being successful. If in Neo mode or whatever that that more powerful PS4, that it can be adapted by the Street Fighters, the Tekkens, or whatever fucking Assassin's Creed or something, multiplats. If not, when you got to make specific hardware for a device, it becomes like shovelware, like fucking the Kinect. It's fact. I don't give a fuck how you spin it, how you split it. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? You gotta start developing shit specific for a fucking peripheral, a $400 fucking peripheral. Like, nah, I don't.
It's not, and you know what, Z? It's not $400. It's $400, but then you need the camera.
Yeah, you need the
handset,
the dildos,
all that other shit. Yeah, so you're talking about $600, $500, $500 to $600.
Yeah.
You're gonna throw a game in there they're gonna say is quote unquote worth it, because they're gonna give you some bullshit PlayStation experience shit in the box. It'll be something where you're fucking picking an apple or something from a tree, or you're mowing the lawn. Something stupid. But then you'll have to actually put $60 into it. You're $600 in. You're $600 in to play in Q Jamie with the zombie taxi game and Robot Golf. I mean, like, literally, it is a waste of money. And crap, you nailed it. I've been saying it for months. VR's already out now, and there's nobody talking about it. And IGN gave the Vive a 9.3. A 9.3 can't sell units. So guess what? A $600 price tag ain't going to help you sell units. So, and they can't even show it right at E3. We saw that VR shown on the stage doesn't show well. So you can't say, well, wait, Mooch, wait till E3. Wait for what? Wait for them to show somebody.
Oh, we heard that all last year, man. Fucking wait till they was at Omazio. Fucking dude, they're gonna have so many. They're gonna show fucking so many games and blah blah blah. And then they wait till what is that? That fucking Paris Games Week.
Yeah.
And they're gonna show all these games. They fucking show. Wait till PlayStation Experience. They're gonna show all this, and they didn't fucking show shit.
No,
because they got shit to show.
They're broke.
Well, again, Sony is spreading itself thin with all this hardware, the Neo, the VR.
Here's the thing, it won't matter. They can have a 4 teraflop console and it's still going to outsell the Xbox worldwide. But at least
I think
when you say worldwide, I have like a 1 second hiccup
I know
in my
you're
internet.
You're gonna say America and
no, I'm not
going
gonna say America. I'm gonna say the opposite. How about this crap? When you say worldwide, you know who you're talking about? Guam, Turkey.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, who gives a shit about Guatemala?
I know that, but look, as good as the Xbox 360 did, right?
Yeah.
And it only did good in US and UK basically.
Yeah.
It still ended up only tying the PS3 because of worldwide. So
Sony around the country is well branding, but I could definitely see UK, America,
and Canada gone.
North
South
America,
America.
South America becoming bigger and bigger. You really
maybe China.
Xbox is real. Like I said, Xbox is like really on a path that looks like it's going to be successful. So at the end of the day, that's what matters. As long as it makes games.
Brazil is a place that really
South America.
Xbox. I mean, but it all comes down to the games, like you said. I mean,
Australia.
All the hardware. Doesn't it honestly? It's fun to poke fun at the Ponies because they're so insecure right now.
This generation's about no now crap.
But that doesn't matter to me if they don't have the games. Like both of these companies
that's
need
in a perfect
the
world,
game,
crap.
man.
In a perfect world, you're absolutely right. But it's not about games anymore. We fucking arguing over fucking P's and fucking frames per second. It's about hardware, and hardware drives software. You know what I mean? That's the fucking the nature of the beast right now. You know what I mean? If that's the case, well, listen, the perfect world, we wouldn't even having this conversation. The Xbox wouldn't be, because to me, Microsoft, again, maybe I'm a little biased because I'm an Xbox fan, but to me, Microsoft catered more to my needs than those were Sony made it catered to their fan base. I got my Gears, I got my Halo, I got my Forza. You know what I mean? I got the Killer Instinct, and Sony fans just not getting their fucking Uncharted and fucking Bloodborne, if you want to count that. Just being real, so to me, and like I said, in the perfect world, crap, that wouldn't make any much hardware. But That's what it's about now. You know.
But I still think that you're going to have to be able to. I mean, people are going to need something. You can't just keep selling people hardware and hardware,
Shit,
and not
maybe
have the
they-
software.
Well, of course, you're gonna have to have games, and I
But
think
you got
that,
multi-platform.
I think that Xbox, the E3, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Are you talking about exclusive crap, or you just because you got?
No,
you
I'm
know,
just talking about but I mean, even those are less and less now. You know what I mean? Like,
Why? Because of what? You know, the remasters. Stop bombing
Nah,
the
the
bullshit
not the
remasters
remasters,
and the
the
cross-generation ports. I mean,
everything's going to be cross-gen. I mean, that's
Well,
just
I
the way
mean,
it is.
going forward, everything's x86. So
Yeah, so everything's going to be
forwards and
cross-gen.
backwards
You're not going to
compatible. I don't have a problem
get.
with that. As
Yeah.
long as it's not on the PS3 and the 360, they can fucking develop, like Tim said, for the highest common denominator, especially with Windows 10. They can make one goddamn game DirectX 12, and it'll work across all the devices.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I can still play my shit on my X-Beast 1, man, I'm good.
Yeah, well, I think that is going to be handled. Like I said, people
You don't want the latest greatest. You don't want to have the best version. God damn.
will probably get it down the line.
He will.
You know, yeah, probably a year or so
Midnight,
later.
day
I'm not buying stuff on launch anymore.
Shit, me, I'm gonna
I
be that
can
motherfucker.
understand that. You know.
Well,
No,
I
hey,
just-
it's nothing. I'm all for supporting. Like anybody that wants to buy this stuff, that's fine. But as long as
it's just exciting to me, just day one, I'm in line, midnight, just fucking, I just like going to the
There is something to be said for that crap, and I know you're a big fan of that, so I don't know if you necessarily could throw away the experience. Your
I just like
concept,
that. Meeting
your
people.
concept is dollars and cents. It makes some sense, but it doesn't make sense as far as the.
well, yeah, it's
passion you
not
have.
like it's not a money thing. It's not anything
Right.
like that. I mean, it's
Right.
just for me. It's just like I bought into all this stuff, and especially when it comes to PlayStation. I'm never buying a PlayStation fucking day one ever again. I mean, that ship has sailed because I don't use it enough to justify it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
like last gen I did because it lasted so long. Like I got to play my PS3 enough to where I was like, okay, I felt like I got my money's worth. Part of the reason I was pissed off about this whole Neo shit is I don't feel like I got my money's worth with my PS4. You know what I mean? And then with the Xbox, I do feel a little bit more that way. But as long as I can still play with my friends and stuff, I'm good. At least for probably like I want to see what happens. Like if they're not going to do anything.
Crap gamers, crap, you stuck in the ditch. Yeah, he got that 720p version. We playing that shit in 4K.
Hey man, I can never fucking tell the difference between that shit anyway. So.
Hey, crap, you're moving kind of slow across the screen. You lagging out. Nah, crap, got that 720p joint. We on that 4K shit. Fuck that.
I don't even have
can't
no
wait,
fucking.
man.
Dude, I ain't gonna have no fucking 4K TV by next year. Get out of here, man.
But 4K, I mean, as far as the television, they're fucking cheap though, crap. You get a 4K.
Well, it depends. If you don't get the right ones and your fucking refresh rate and stuff.
You get a
Yeah, I
fucking
understand
Vizio.
that, but some of them have like the older model hookups to where they like game systems will only fucking output. You only get 30 frames no matter what. So sometimes
I mean,
you
you're
have to
talking
get.
about 4K. I mean, you're talking about those. But actually, they don't even sell those in the market anymore. You're talking about as far as everything now is HDMI 2.0 panels. I mean, unless you're gonna buy a TV from 2013. Crap, you don't have to worry about that. You're talking about the older
But I'm
panels.
just saying, for me, it's like it's not really my thing. I'm like, I get it. Like some people are gonna be.
No, I'm just saying if you look at
enthusiasts
it,
will get it, I'm sure. But I'm.
It's very
you know,
cheap. It's not
Yeah,
expensive at all.
like for me, man, I get 5 out of my consoles at least, and that's what I plan. Plan to keep doing that.
So 4. I mean 4. You got 4 when you had the Xbox 3, the OG Xbox, and you got the 360. That was only 4 years.
Yeah, you do not do it, but it's like my friends. Nobody I know is gonna upgrade right away or anything like that. So there's not really a point. Nah.
Trade in your fucking crap. You can
Hellhammer's fucking upgrading. Who
Yeah,
you-
he is.
No, Hellhammer's not.
Hellhammer.
Hellhammer's hoping.
I'm gonna
to be
talk to
honest with you,
Hellhammer.
He's hoping that all the games go to PC because he said he's just gonna build his own Xbox.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know about that. Keep that shit to yourself.
Well, he's always been a PC guy anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm more of a.
Well, I'll tell you, the PC end of it is more enticing, but it's still going to be big money. I mean, the entry level 1070 is $379.
That's what I said. 70, and it's more powerful than it's like.
And then the freaking one that I want is 600. It's really impressive. So
Yeah,
it's more
Microsoft. I mean,
powerful than
to them,
290p.
those are you can build your own Xbox, man.
Well, again, that's what I was saying to you guys before. You see all that power right there. You have a GTX 1080 is more powerful than two 980s together running SLI, right? And that's only $600. So I don't think this new fucking Xbox is gonna be that goddamn expensive. You know what I mean?
No,
$5.
Bro, they give you two
my thing
980s.
is that you should just come even on. You say make $1 a console because like I said, you guys kind of owe the Xbox has to kind of the
Us fans,
us
they
a
was
little
yeah,
because of what they kind of it was
what
a
we
shit,
endured.
yeah, what we endured.
Yeah, I might file a lawsuit, man. That's why I got PTSD now. Man, I'm all fucked up because of the Sony fans. I've been fucking internet bullied. I've been labeled a pedophile. Craftsman called a
I've been
racist.
yelled about having a purple emoji.
Yeah, man.
I have to go see. I have to put on my Sony Therapy VR for purple emojis.
Listen, they done changed my sexual appetite and desire. Now I'm going up with 80 or better Google ass ladies out here. I'm fucked up, man. I don't know if I'm coming or going.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't know if I'm coming or going, man. All because of the Sony fans. All
Well,
because of them.
what big games do you think Xbox is going to have in this?
What, at E3?
They have to have 3. Let's
You
just.
gotta have 3. Yeah, I
They
agree.
gotta have 3 or 2. I mean, they can have 2 big ones and 1 3. You know, one. Obviously, nothing's going to be announced for Scorpio, so it's going to be Xbox. I'm thinking we're going to get some good shit.
I know. I'm just, you know what? Again, regardless of what happens, it just feels good to be an Xbox fan. That's to me just the overall. I haven't felt this good in a long time.
That's true.
I'm just being real. You know what I mean? This is what we fucking needed. That's why I'm just screaming at you old farts for the last button to have. No, it's hard. I'm telling you, man. Now's the fucking time. It's gonna change every fucking thing, man. Fucking, you know, it's not about the games.
We have a lot of we're encouraged by everything, and you know what we should be.
Yes. Yes.
They should bring that Fable card game out there, dude. They should pimp it. Have the guy go out there and go, everywhere I go, people ask me about Fable card game. It's in your hand. You know, here's the Kickstarter.
Hey, crap, that's a good one, man. Hold up, we're gonna get crap one of these right
They
now.
are.
That was a funny one. That was a knee slapper. And everywhere I go, people ask me about Fable.
Whatever the fuck that. No, it's some card game, man. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was for last one. That's on the 360, wasn't it?
No, dude, dude, you didn't hear? This came out today that 3 Lionhead developers formed the indie studio, and they were working on a Fable card game. Like, what the hell's that damn card game? Hearthstone or whatever it is.
Yeah, Hearthstone or Gwent.
Yeah. So they got this card game, like video game card game. That's I guess needs completion, so they got permission from Microsoft to use the Fable IP to finish it on Kickstarter. So I guess it goes up on Kickstarter tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not interested in that. Just give me Fable 4. Give me Fable 4. Give me death, man. But I don't know, man.
Hey, speaking of death, I never thought I'd be defending Sean Murray or whatever the fuck the guy's name is who invented or is developing No Man's Sky.
Yeah, that was wrong. Even Jason, even the guy for Kotaku, Jason Schreier. I don't like that guy, but I saw that email that DM. That shit, those people should be fucking, and I'm going to let you make your point, but those people, in my opinion, should be IP fucking identified, and they should have the FBI at their fucking house, because you should not be able to do that, man.
Yeah.
That's
wrong.
Hey, just imagine if they IP banned on Twitter, like all the people that would.
They could be hunted down, but that is against the law. That's against the law. You can't send terrorist threat. Even them threatening to rape the actress from Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Like, you really can't. That's what I'm talking about with Sony. Their fucking fan base is so fucking toxic. They don't come out. They don't say a motherfucking thing.
Where's all the videos for that?
I did one.
There's videos for of course, but like the same guys that do all these videos about you, me, Mooch, Zaire. These guys are all fucking,
the weirdos that thrive on doing videos about other men.
Yes.
To the tune of 100. To the tune of 100 fucking videos.
100 man videos?
Yes.
Are you serious? Is it 100? Is it 120 man videos?
Hey, here's a little thing. Here's a little thing. If I ever decide to do exposed video, I've got screenshots of these fucking videos, right? So that nobody can ever hide them or anything like that. Hundreds of fucking videos dedicated to other men. If I ever wanted to do one,
hey, crap! What's the fucking? I forgot. We got the Sock account, the Sock YouTube channel, right? I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah, the BGST Raw channel.
Yeah, I forgot all about it. We gotta use that. We gotta get this shit up and pumping.
Yeah, I gotta fucking remember, like I think I did like a couple of joke videos on there. The one about Christmas.
Yeah. Antonio Holmes. Yeah, don't forget about you, little buddy.
You know what?
That was funny.
At the end of the day, we're not interested in other men. We're interested in fucking what Xbox is doing, stuff like that. You know, when guys are making fucking videos on Valentine's Day and Christmas and New Year's, or having 15 videos, about other men, there's something clinically wrong with that person. Or
would you say that's funny? Would you say that's funny to you?
I know. I'm particularly. Anybody that makes videos about men on Valentine's Day needs to check themselves in the mirror.
I did a video about the cat, I think, or something. The professional dingling puller. I'm like, oh man, these motherfuckers is crazy. it is what it is. But we weird. You have one guy in publicly stating that he's in a street fight, he's gonna yank a nigga's penis off, a vicious dick puller. Another guy's up in the attic with old baseball trophies talking about us in videos. It's crazy as hell, man.
Dude, you know what the funny thing is like, for the most part, like even you stayed in your lane like for a long time. Like you don't do fucking any, like it's like me and Luke, like it's like the same thing with us. Like we just do our thing, and people like act like they're the goddamn YouTube police or fucking Twitter police.
What did I tell you? That's all I do is stay in my lane. I don't watch their videos. I don't follow them. I don't tweet them. But they are so infatuated with us. I don't understand it.
I don't know. I kind of enjoy it a little bit because, like, these people still don't understand. You do a video about me. The reason that for the people that don't know, the reason why people do drama videos is because they usually get back and forth, right? Yeah. So, like, their people come over and subscribe to me because I'm gonna do one back about them. It's gonna be but guess what? I never do one about them, so they never get that back and forth.
Listen, I've learned from you. I listen. I just walk the straight and fucking narrow. But what I've learned honestly about this internet shit here since I've been doing it, it's not because I have a very small circle. But sometimes when a lie be more entertaining than the fucking truth, you know what I mean? That's when there's no fucking winning. Like I said, I've been proving people wrong.
Like women or men? And like pretending women are men, that was real funny, right?
Yeah,
but those are the same people that cry internet police and all the stuff. But they're actually making a woman, and they're proposing him as a man. They're taking that person's voice, and they're making they're distorting it. But those are the people that are making videos. They're the social high ground. Okay.
Yeah, we're the social rejects. We're the corporate cocks.
They're the social high ground, making fucking videos on fucking Valentine's Day. I mean, come on. Like, really. Making 15 videos from Christmas to New Year's about other men. Taking, because of an Xbox person that was a female, they had to make her a male because they couldn't handle it. But they're the social high ground. They're going to make videos about us and say that we're bad, but those people are the same people that do that type of shit. And
let me ask you a question, but I can guarantee you, if we wasn't forced to say Xbox guys, none of this shit be going on. You know what I mean? People more like, I guess.
If we were neutral, yeah.
Or neutral,
the whole lot of them are fucking. They're Sony fanboys, and they have a hate and a penchant for Xbox and all things Xbox, which includes the fan. I'm glad that people are just coming. Like a lot of times, like some of their fans or some of their most of their fans are moronic or stock accounts, but a lot of people like really starting to see the light on some of these people, especially these extremist Sony fanboys, getting mad about purple emojis and stuff like the light's being shined on them now. Like it was always pretty much everyone was looking and what are this Bgst doing? What are this doing? But those people now are actually being looked at, and you know what? People are seeing that they're fucking fanatical and they're not right mentally. They're not normal people. And you can say whatever you want about us, but I can tell you one thing: all of us are all friendly with each other. We work together. Support of each other. we don't rat each other out. We, like me and fucking Crap. When I remember me and Crap had that huge fight, somebody goes, "Oh, how could you talk to him ever again? That was so bad. It was so bad and so ruthless." I just laughed at that person. I said, "This person doesn't give a shit. This person doesn't want me to be on BGST, or just wants to try to bring down the show." The bottom line is that, all things happen. I had that fight with Crap. We made up. I had fights with Crap. We all have fights. I had a fight with you.
Yeah, we
and Mooch had a fight.
At one time, Mooch
had a fight. I missed that one.
No, hold on.
It was on Twitter, and I think it was another holiday, Tim. I was many beers in when I was right on Twitter.
We made up, though. But the thing is that, we've been around for a long time, and we don't,
we ain't going nowhere, man.
We know what we're doing. We're Xbox fans, and that's all we talk about. We don't it's about Xbox. It's about the community, and all you guys come to me and you say, "Oh, look at this, that." You're not coming to me and be like, "Oh, look what this other man did," or what he said. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
Yeah. But man, I don't know, man. But that's just us, man, and we damn near 400 today. Thank you guys on a holiday. Thank you for rocking out with us. Thank you, Z Huge, for the.
Thanks for blocking me for having a purple emoji.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Maybe he's a Prince fan, the Purple Rain. So maybe that was pissed. Maybe it was the color that pissed him off. I don't know, man.
I don't know. Well, so I got some guys who are like, "Oh, this one fucking guy, you fucking Twitter up for me." He's like, "All these fucking purples, you fucked up." I was like, "All right, buddy." I said, I muted him. I was like,
okay. I had to block them. You fucking Twitter.
I don't know. I didn't start the thing. All I did was fucking. I said,
"What though? They can treat Morpheus all day about fucking Neo and Matrix shit, but we can't fucking put a Scorpion in that fucking tag." No, man, fuck off, man. Go suck a dick. Yeah, I have patience for that shit. I curse a motherfucker out quick and tell him to suck my grandmother's cat's dick or something, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck off. Hey, it is what it is. But
agreed.
But yeah, thank you guys for rocking out with us. Is there anything else we didn't do?
Hey, does anybody got a question? Maybe we haven't done them in a while.
Yeah, we go into a question. Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, go ahead and like.
Oh man, Robert, I know you're listening. You'll hit me on Facebook. Robert, shoot me a question. The hashtag is abuse. All right. I'm not in the comment section. Damn. Shout out to my man Tom too. Tommy, the awesome console.
What if Scorpio's not mentioned at E3? You know what?
Doesn't matter.
I don't think it matters. Like I almost don't really expect it to be announced there, but I think that we're in for a good show, and it'll get announced sometime this year.
It's coming.
So yeah, I mean they didn't deny it. Come on.
They'll deny anything if it's not real, and this is days after it's been talked about.
They know. Listen. Even if they do deny it, the bottom line is that the people, the sources that are being that they're going with were the same people that pretty much did the Neo. With the Neo, it's all. I would say the chances of it being fake are 5%.
No, it's not even 5%.
It's not even 5%. I can almost guarantee you that this is real.
Yes.
So to me, if you don't get, to me, I think they should have the 15th anniversary, like Crap suggested, and have it there.
15?
That's perfect.
15 years anniversary?
Yeah, just that's a good thing, a fan thing, and it's just to be fun.
What do you think? They need to have
they might just go for broke and be like, here you go, and what we're planning, and then they fucking have a Scorpio fucking smash somebody's face and then just leave.
That'd be dope.
Video.
They show the console, they show fucking Scorpion on fucking stage, just doing some ill shit. That'd be fucking dope, yeah. They dropped them and they had Phil drop the mic and walk off the stage, man. You know what I mean? But one thing I'm gonna say is, don't show too many fucking indies at E3. Come on with that shit.
Oh, they're gonna have indies, dude. That's just the way it is now.
Oh, listen to that shit. Keep that shit. Not in the show with that shit, man. You know. I know they're gonna show probably a lot of Gears of War 4 because it comes out.
Indies are just part of the industry. They'll show them. They're fillers. They'll be just like they are in real life. They'll be part of they'll have a reel, and there'll probably be some cool stuff. They'll have Cuphead there.
Cuphead I want to play though.
They're gonna have some cool stuff. The big games are what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping.
Crackdown, you can see that.
Yeah, I want to see Crackdown.
A little Recore would be good.
Recore. Well, we're gonna see that. We're gonna see Recore, Halo Wars 2. But they're also gonna have some new shit.
Yeah, I
And I'm fucking. It's just E3 is just gonna be blowing up, man. It's gonna be
We
fucking
got we got
awesome.
another question here from Thanos. So would you guys be okay with a $4.99 price tag? Hell yeah, I'll pay $500 for the Xbox One.
I'm fine with it. It'll probably
Yeah.
be most people will probably trade in their stuff and get it for like
Yeah.
150 off that. So
Yeah. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm fine with a $4.99 price tag, especially if it's the most powerful goddamn console. But here's a question though, guys. If it is being $4.99, um, do you think it's going to come with an Elite controller? Like,
nah.
Yes. Maybe, maybe not.
I don't think so.
It could be $4.99 with a Elite controller, or your controller that would use it, your existing controller. It might just be $4.99 for the system. I would think that
They have to come with a controller.
they're gonna give it a controller, but it might be a little higher than that. It might be $540. Who knows? I mean, the price is going to be something that they're going to look at, and 500 I think is the highest you're going to go, but I'm not exactly sure that it might be a little more expensive than that
Okay.
because of what they had their experience with Elite.
Okay. Tim Dog, Next Gen, and Crap Gamer. And he ain't saying nothing about Mooch. Fuck you, Mooch. So, what do you guys think of Windows 10 devices running Xbox interface? And Xbox will be winning on the power and sales. What do you think about that?
Microsoft. I was already told that Microsoft considers anything running Windows 10 at Xbox. You're going to see that blur even more. They want people, the enthusiasts, to build their own. That way, there's not a if they want their own power thing. I've heard that they might even license out the brand, so you might see like an Alienware Xbox in the future. Just to
I think Xbox is gonna become like a platform
to cater towards the enthusiast. They still plan on making a static box every 4 to 5 years, but might license it out for enthusiasts. Like if you wanted to pay $1,500.
Yeah, I don't like that idea, but it's possible.
Yeah, but hey, look, they're looking at the bigger picture. I mean, whether you like it or not, that's what I heard. So,
I guess because it's Windows 10, anything Windows 10 going forward, maybe have the Xbox interface, but I don't know. I'm just from the old school, man. Give me my
everything's
Xbox
gonna be cross buy. So I mean that's gonna be
Right.
like whether you like that or not. I heard they're gonna be streaming. You're gonna be able to stream your Xbox games to your mobile phones now.
Well, they showed it already.
Yes, I think that's what I think we're moving towards. I agree with what all you guys are saying, but especially I think that we're going to get a static box every 3 to 4 years. But the streaming end, I do believe that's one of the big announcements, and you're going to basically be putting a Chrome fucking the Fire Stick or whatever in your HDMI, and you're probably going to be able to fucking stream your own games.
Yeah, that's not that'll probably happen because you could do that on with Vita TV.
Yeah.
I mean, I could definitely see that.
So I see that. I see them moving to you can have your games everywhere, and people honestly, I know you might be, but your digital marketplace and the digital your collections really might start to show, because there is a possibility too that, let's just say, Rise of the Tomb Raider, this new box comes out. Now, being that everything's on Windows 10 and it's DirectX 12, there is possibility that they can go back and patch these games, and you can play them.
I've always said that,
and so I just think that they're going full on scale with this model. Games over the internet too. They are making this their game division, and it's going to be interesting. There is a little bit of, I can understand there's a little bit of people get nervous. We went through with the whole thing as if we have a PC. But I think it'll all work out, and I see them doing very well on the PC market and the Xbox. I think this is, we're in right now, we're in the beginning stages of the uptick of Xbox, meaning that we're starting to get the good stuff now, like the good vibes out. Obviously there's going to be these haters, but it's going to start to ramp up, and I think once the console releases, you might see a change in the media, and I think there's going to be sales from this. I think people are going to start buying Xbox again.
Somebody wants to know our most anticipated and sleeper hit at E3. I think that Recore might surprise people because it's an RPG.
That's my most anticipated. No, that's to my far as.
Yeah, that's my most anticipated
I want to
too.
see what type of game it is.
Yeah, so I think we all want to see what it's all about. So
Okay, I got another one here, guys. Rise 2 or God of War 4? God of War 4. Rise 2.
Well, I mean,
Well, I don't know. It's hard. That's like saying something that doesn't exist or something that's gonna happen.
I mean, but yeah, I don't know.
I would go with God of War 4.
Yeah, I did like.
I'll go with Rise 2 only because God of War 4 will give me fucking motion sickness.
Oh,
What a shitty camera angle. I can't believe nobody complains about that. Oh, wait, no, wait. I should believe it. It's a Sony product. Moving on. Moving on.
All right, we got one more.
But you love
I'm sorry.
you love
I like
Uncharted 4 though.
I thought your review on Uncharted 4 was very fair. It's funny because I a lot of these reviews, really, people are really going out of their way to love this Uncharted. I wish I saw the same type of people going out of their way to love Quantum Break, but that's besides the point. But I actually saw your review, Mooch, and I thought it was excellent.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
I saw yours too, crap.
Which one? I did too.
Ching! Let me hold up.
7.5.
Yeah, there you go. Ching! All right, what do you guys think? You think Gears of War 4 will beat Uncharted's first week sales?
Very good question.
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, it's gonna be close.
I don't think Uncharted 4 did that great. That's why they didn't announce it that way.
I'm saying, but
Yeah.
do you think Gears of War 4 can do 2.8? That's a lot.
I think Gears of War 4 is going to sell a shit ton. It's going to come out with the slim. It's going to be at a really good price point. The people that already have
It's
PS4,
gonna do well.
yeah, people. I mean, this game is going to do very well.
I think it's gonna do. I've told you guys before. I
It's
think
gonna be close.
I'll do Halo 5. I've been.
Well, that was the whole thing. I know I wasn't there last week, but the people try to shit on Halo, but 400 million is a fucking.
It was
big
almost
number.
450 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like people don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, it was like 165 million for just going off Uncharted 4 sales, and then we bumped it up to 200 to be nice. Like, okay, well maybe collectors or editions or whatever.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it was like there's a big disparity there, and then everybody's like, no. Officially, it did this, and they were trying to list like NPD what they thought was NPD.
There's no way of knowing, and they wanted to shit on Halo so bad with Uncharted, and they couldn't do it. That's what I thought was so funny.
That was
At the end of the day, you look at the business model of Halo 5 with the rec packs. It's a highly successful game.
Oh,
and
yeah.
people say that it's dying and all that. You could just eat shit because the bottom line is.
Hey, I wish all games were dying that much, because damn.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, you guys, that's the last question. That's the last one.
Hold on, it says, do you think Xbox Live will be free at E3? I was leaning that way, but then when they bumped it up across like 6 different territories,
No,
I'm
never. We're
thinking,
talking about a
that
$1 billion
shit
industry.
happening, yeah.
They're not going to close the billion.
No,
$1
your Xbox Live
$3 billion.
streaming.
How much is it? How much is it, Mooch?
They make about roughly around $3 billion.
A year?
They're not taking that away.
They're not getting rid of that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. That's why we were able to get a new Xbox Scorpio. So I can say,
What if the show ends up and fucking comes up with a big fucking giant robotic Scorpio?
I said they should end the show like that.
And Phil looks at it and the show just ends.
Yeah,
The light
drop
goes
the
away.
mic and say, you know what? Give me Scorpio or give me death. Drop the mic.
It
Pyros working fucking fireworks go all up on the stage. Oh, did you see that shit? Did you see that shit?
Not for nothing though. I'm totally fine with the Xbox Scorpio name. It is a fucking fantastic name for a console.
Xbox Scorpio.
It really is.
But
They
that's
were
a good
calling
question,
something
though.
else.
What would they actually be? That's the code name, but what would they actually call it? I like,
Infinity or Infinite.
Yeah, it's gonna be
maybe
something.
it might just be Xbox. I think it might just be Xbox from now on, and this is the way they're gonna go.
They could do that. That's safe. They got to be careful. They can't be like Xbox.
They can't spell out shit.
Yeah, you can't spell out like something where you're a dick or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Xbox
yeah.
ballsack. I don't know. Well, they gotta
Yeah, I
they
don't
gotta be smart with it. Xbox is very safe. Scorpio is. I'm fine with that, but I think it's just gonna be something.
The Xbox Scorpio.
PR gets their hands on it.
I'm about to tweet Phil right now. Hey Phil, keep the name Scorpio. Xbox Scorpio. That's fucking.
I'm fine with that.
I asked Mikey Barra if he was a Scorpio.
Yeah, fuck it.
Phil's a Capricorn. Somebody actually tweeted me that, and we're like, because we were trying to figure out why. But it looks like if you look at like the Scorpio, you look at the some of the.
Maybe the Dallas is fucking Scorpio.
Yeah, you don't fuck with a Scorpio. That you know. That type
What
of
if they have Nadal out that bitch on the Campbell and put it in the Campbell snap on the fucking Scorpio and fucking like that's it in the fucking show.
Anytime you see a
That's
Scorpio,
racist.
you run. Those things are fucking deadly.
Hell yeah! All of them poisons or just some of them?
I don't know. Those fucking black ones that are really black and
Hey, that's racist.
No, but there's all different kinds. But I think I saw one. It looked like it was fucking venomous as hell.
In person?
No, I seen it on the thing. I just was it's all pictures. I never knew. Some of them were pretty big too.
What the fuck you would see a Scorpio in person? What the fuck was that?
I was looking. Somebody was sending pictures, but some of them are real. Like there's small Scorpios, there's big Scorpios, there's different colored Scorpios. The one that I saw though, like I said, if that thing hits you, I don't. You're gonna be fucking.
I don't like scorpions. I think spiders are more poisonous, but I don't like scorpions. I don't like fucking spiders. I don't like.
I saw a
bugs,
scorpion
period.
in front of the house.
I saw
House?
one the other day. Like I was like, there was like a big pile of laundry that was like outside where the dogs.
Wait, and you're
like
carrying
the
crap?
dog. Yeah, dude. They're like I live in the country, man. Yeah,
What happened? What did you do?
You ain't got him in Jersey?
What did you do to it?
I went. Well, I was very manly. I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I like threw the fucking thing
But
down. and I
crap,
was
you
like,
wear them open
Throw
toe
a shoe
sandals on
at
that
him.
motherfucker, don't you?
well,
You gotta wear
no,
these bell bottom jeans and open toe sandals and
They're
shit.
like it burrowed underground. I was like, Jesus, you know what I mean? Like I thought it was so odd.
I ain't know scorpions were from down that way where you're from, crap. I thought that was more like LA, Nevada, or Arizona or something.
Yeah.
In the
Dude,
desert.
no, we got all kinds of shit down here, man.
I know they
Fucking
got
110
poisons.
degrees down there with humid.
It is, man. It's like fucking 95 today, man.
Oh shit. No,
Yikes.
I don't know. But on that
Throw in a
note, we end the show with some bug jokes. We out here. Thank you guys for rocking out. We had 493 people here live with us today. We appreciate it. Thank you guys, and fuck Z Huge. Fuck his pipe truck. Fuck his ass. Fuck his ass. Yeah, we out here. Bang. Fucking bang.